happy readers! Today we're reading chapters 10 through 13 in this little book, Linger. So how is it that when Grace's parents think that it's like a fling, that they don't care, and they think that Sam is cool, but now that they're serious, the parents are like, we don't like him anymore. Why are you hanging out with him so much? This can't be healthy. Why? But yeah, I think that you should have equal time hanging out with your boy and your friends. But in this chapter, she's hanging out with Rachel, and then her parents are like, why don't you hang out with your friends more? And come on, give the girl a break a little bit. She does school all the time, and then she's like dealing with this flu headachy thing, and she's still doing a really good job. I like how they confront this problem. It's not like, oh, let's run away together, let's go far, far away, yeah! It's a little bit more adult than that. Like, they actually think about, you know, like, what should we do, what can we do? Do you think that Sam should move out? Do you think that, you know, Grace should go live on her own? Like, those kind of things. And it's good that Sam's not like this rebellious guy who's like, yeah, I want to take you away from your parents. And I find that to be a very decent quality in a guy, is that he's not like, yeah, your parents are awful, like when you actually love your parents. He actually wants to get along with them, and he doesn't want like her to sever her relationship with them at all. And I find that to be a very respectable trait in Sam. On to chapter 11. I feel so bad for Grace. Like, during this whole like chapter, she's dealing with this headache, and she's like having to battle through it all to keep her grades and keep everything going on in her life. Give the girl a clone. I love how like the school nurse is like joking around with her, like they're best buddies and stuff like that. Like, not in a weird way, but just being like, hey, come hang out, this is a social place, yada yada yada. And she's not like trying to be like, cool mom nurse. She's just like, hey, like, come when you want to hang out, like, that's cool. I wish I had like school nurses and teachers like that. On to chapter 12. So Cole decides that he's going to walk into Isabel's house buck naked. Awkward. Not knowing that it's Isabel's house, but still quite awkward when he runs into her mother. I love it how Isabel plays it off. At least I'm not standing on some street corner selling myself. In this chapter, I was also thinking about what happens to the clothes when wolves change. Like, Isabel's giving him clothes, but what happens to those clothes once he changes? Because in some series, the clothes seem to just explode off of their bodies. But in this one, I would imagine that they just kind of rip out of the clothing, like just tear it off. That sounds about right. Don't you think? Yeah? No? Because I don't think they have a warning enough to like take everything off before they change. I don't know why I'm thinking about this so much, but like, what do you think? Do you think that they just like rip out of the clothes, like just scratch them off, or like do they explode off their body? Do you think they just disintegrate? Or I don't know, do they eat the clothes? I need your opinions. And now I think there's something going on with Cole and Isabel. I think that's awesome that there's more than one romantic relationship going on in this story. I think it'll give it more depth just because like it's not just that one relationship that they're dealing with that has like a wolf person and a human being, even though Sam's not a wolf anymore. You know, it's just neat to see somebody else go through that and see how differently they might act, I guess. So what did you think of these 3 chapters? Was it fun? Was it interesting? Did you think it was boring? Did you think it was great? What did you like about it? What you didn't like about it? Do you think that Grace is going to die, or do you think that other things are going to happen to her? Are there any questions that you have about these 3 chapters? Because feel free to ask them. These chapters are fresh in my mind and we can discuss whatever. So have a great day. Thank you to all the people who said hi to me and all of my awesome new friends that I've met through Playlist Live. And keep reading.